All right, you guys, it's time to welcome the next gentleman to the stage. He runs an awesome show called the Stoner Morning Show. It's so much fun and it's very interactive. And he's doing a 24-hour marathon this coming Saturday. Please welcome to the stage Mr. Shawn Wickens.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks. All right. Some of the other performers have talked about accidentally doing certain drugs, which I've never accidentally done a drug. But I have, when I was younger, smoking with friends, I have accidentally said yes to the question, would you go back in time and make love to one of your parents? And I said yes because I was stuck on would you go back in time? Like that was like,
Wow.
I was contemplating that, and then I was like, yeah, I guess I would. And it's tough going through high school when people come up to you and be like, hey, you're that guy that would make love to your parents. And I'm like, no, I would go back and I would time travel. You misunderstand. I don't practice meditation, but I do visualize myself telling people that meditation has changed my life. And I feel like that's kind of the same thing. I like baseball is interesting, but it's too long. Like the games are too long, the seasons are too long, and it's sort of like every time I'm watching baseball, it's like when is it going to be over? And like somebody pointed out that there's like 180 games a season, and like it dawned on me recently, when's the sport going to be over? Like what? Can't we just pick a team that's the best? Like, why are we still trying to figure it out? You know, been going on for years. Let's just like call it. I get frustrated in cooking shows because at the end of the cooking shows, you get to see the people eat it, and you get to see the satisfaction. And it's almost like it takes away the desire for you to make what they made. So I want to start a cooking show where they make something and they set it out, and then nobody eats it. They just like stare at it, and there's a studio audience there, and it's just like they make everybody just look at it. That's it. I feel like I would make the stuff if I had that experience. I came up with an idea recently for a camp for just men called Dad Wild. And it's a place for dads that can go away for the weekend and have like safe, wild fun. Like they get to do karaoke, which is something that they probably don't do. You know, this is for like lame dads. Or they get to run through a creek with their shirt off, you know? And I was like telling this to one of my friends who's married and has kids. I was like, yeah, I came up with this idea for a dad camp, and I started telling him about it. And he was like, do you think maybe when you get there on your first night, you get to help build the furniture in the cabin? And I was like, yeah, I guess so. And he's like, I'm in. This sounds like a great idea. So I think I stumbled on an idea for grown men to have friends. That's like, I don't know. I'm looking for investors for Dad Wild, Camp Dad Wild. I have a lot of friends who have dogs. And when you come over, they want to show you the trick that the dog can do. It's like, all right, sit and shake hands and like roll over. And I feel like the best trick that a dog could do would be like, all right, what do you want to do? And just give the dog carte blanche to do whatever it, because then if it does something, that means it like understands like free will. Like that's the best. Like if it gets a leash and goes out, well, then fine. If it like goes out and like tears up a rabbit, all right, it's doing what it wants to do. Like it understands. That's what would blow my mind. Anybody here think they've cried alone more than me in the last year? Anyone? Just raise your hand. It's been eventful. We'll say that it's been eventful. What if when you die, you go to heaven and it's Rick Astley, right? Like like the gates of heaven open up, and then never gonna give you up, never gonna like oh, life was just one big Rickroll. Like, good work, God. You get like, I'd actually be impressed if that was what it was all leading to. You know, I think I'm gonna start walking around chanting Trump 88, Trump 88. Like, let's get him elected in the past. So we could have already healed and gotten over it and grown and moved on as a civilization. Like, that's what I want. I don't want to go through the growing part. It's already been tough. Anybody here like, are there baseball fans here? Raise your hands. I don't know. What are people into? Baseball? Yeah. People like, I don't know, reality shows? Anyone like reality shows?
Yeah.
I realized that what people really like is lights, right? Because when you go on vacation, like you see like lights in the distance, like, ooh, let's go see what that is, you know, or there's fireworks and it's like, wow, look at this. They lit up the sky, you know, or when your electricity goes out, it's like, oh no, but we have candles. So from now on, when people ask me what I like, I'm just going to say lights. I think it's universal. I think that's what people really like. And hey, it was great being here, and I hope I lit up some of your faces tonight. That's my time.
Sure did. Mr. Shawn Wickens, sure did.